Okay, ladies. Oh my God. I'm trying to record, but I have you on like a high pole thing. So if it starts shaking, I don't know what else the hell to tell you, but I wanted to see your faces. I wanted you to see mine. I have not showered. I look like ass crack. That's okay. Patrick just left with Baker and I've got my devotional out. I'm about to read my daily devotional. Got my iPad out because I was getting some classes rescheduled, some exams. But I am here to show you what I am doing this week because I am actually so damn proud of myself. I am like digging in my planner. I am updating my planner. I just told myself August is going to be the most productive, effective month of this year for me. Like I declare it, that is what I am doing. And even with my allergies and crap going on, just no excuse. So things that I use this week, my Sharpie highlighter, you guys know I use the cheap stuff, it's okay. My S-Gel pen I've been using off and on. But I have my handy dandy mechanical pencil, nothing fancy about this thing. It's the big one. I use the medium lead. I don't like the fine lead because I feel like it's scratching a damn chalkboard, but I use the medium one. So that's what I've got. This is what I've been using. And in my binder, I have my tool pen, keeping it there, but I'm careful where I use this one in my planner simply because the ink, it is so bold and the gel does take a while to dry. Or ink, whatever. So I'm gonna run through real quick and show you guys what I am doing for this week. Okay, so my Tyler binder, loud and proud. I have my Post-its here that I continue to carry. I did run out of some of my Post-its, so I replaced them with some of my Realtor Post-it notes that I give away as goodies, so decided not to be buying right now. I'm trying to stay responsible because that investment house, y'all, is finally coming to the damn tail end. So every last penny needs to go in so we can push this thing out the door and be done. One huge goal off the list for this year. I've got the Home Depot receipts that have the items. There's a few items that need to be returned. So I've been keeping those because when I go to the Home Depot store, I need to take those with me. And then I've got the account information just for the new car that I got. I need to plug that in and get the auto set up, like the auto pay. I still have the disc bound from Cloth and Paper or Planner Press, it's one or the other, but that little dashboard quote, I just put it in a little cheap plastic insert. I got these at Walmart, so they have the 7-hole punch ones. I'm still very much keeping this protector in the front. I still have the important phone numbers that I have week over week, and then some of my business cards in here at the very front. I've got hospital bills, the rule, ladies and gents. So if you are looking through my flip through and you haven't been on my channel before, you're welcome to take all my personal information if you want, but you got to take the kids, the bills, and all the shit that comes with it. Deal? Okay. So there's the medical bills. It is still in the review and pay section because I still need to go through that to be mailed. I don't have anything to mail yet. I still keep this Franklin Covey, just kind of, walk through, I'll call it, of how to prioritize and stuff. I don't necessarily use this all the time, but from time to time I just read it randomly. I've got the black tab, so I did divide kind of different views. So I reconfigured my planner, and I might do a separate video of the reconfiguration part because I had to like think about it. It took me probably about an hour just to like think, okay, what is the flow of process that I want to have for August, knowing I want to be most productive and most effective. So I'm going to be getting some white labels just to label that right there. But I do have the weekly view here. So when I first opened my planner, I wanted to make sure that I can get to my weekly view. So just from a bird's eye view, what am I going to look like for this week? And so you can see, this is what I look like. I wrote it all in pencil this go round because somebody, I don't remember her name, but she had posted a great question on, do you use pencil, pen? I'm just getting my planner started. What should I do? And I was like, you know, maybe for a week or two, use a pencil and then kind of see where you land. Well, I thought back and I'm like, how many times have I been doing my X Factor and all these things? So maybe I follow my own advice and do a pencil. So I've been doing the pencil for the most part. There's a couple things that have been in pen that are non-negotiable. So Hayden, my son, those of you that know, and those of you that don't know, welcome to my channel because I shoot you guys straight. So my son Hayden is 17, he's in an inpatient program. He's been in there a little over 3 months now, and we have our first family counseling session this Wednesday. So it is a non-negotiable. My world stops. I make it my number one priority because this is such a huge progress step for us to have him come out and live with me, living his best life. So that's why that one is in pen, but the other ones are in pencil. I've been highlighting as I go through so that I can monitor and see what I'm completing and what I'm not. This is something new to me, kind of the weekly spread. I had them for a couple months in there, but I haven't really done anything, but this time I'm starting to use them more. So now that I'm feeling a little bit better, don't have answers, y'all, but I'm taking supplements. I'm working with my naturopath doctor. Her name's Dr. Lacey Royer. She's badass. But I'm okay for right now because I just want to live an effective month for the sake of my mental health and sanity. So tasks are on the bottom and then the schedule will be on the top. I put August and September in here for the weekly views because knowing I'm trying to be most effective and productive, it's important for me to go ahead and have this in here so I can start planning. Kind of a quirky quirkism about me. When I'm living my most productive and effective self from a business perspective and even just kind of living life in general, I'm quirky in that I like to book myself 2 weeks out. I do that because then it helps my mind know it's not the end of the world. It's a challenge, like internal challenge to know, because then that means you're always asking and you're getting things on the book and you're not staying complacent or comfortable or whatever. This is all my personal opinion on how my brain works, okay? So it might work for you and it might not. If that would stress you the hell out, then don't do it, okay? The next one that I have, so I would walk into my work schedule, right? So first tab work schedule, I've got my weekly view, and then I'm dissecting it into daily. This is where I got a little crazy. So I have some things marked out. So this was not this week, this was last week. So I was marking through kind of X factor, highlighting through things, right? I was doing pretty good marking things, but do you see my X factor still happening? Those newbies of you, I do X factor when I don't get my shit done, and then yeah, that's how it works. And then this day started getting a little less. Do you see how I'm getting a little less market on it and whatever? But I did good. I really am proud of myself overall. So fast forward, what I decided to do is I had bought these 2-day sheets, the Blooms 2-day sheets, classic size still, but I wanted to try them out. So I was like, you know what, I'll do it this week, and then I'm gonna show you what the hell I did because it's kind of funny. Y'all know my personality, so you won't be shocked. But this has been actually working really good. It's taking adjusting because the schedule is very small compared to when you're using something this way and you can see it so big. So that's a little weird. I'm okay with it. It's not like a deal breaker. So I just need to adjust, but I love the space that it gives you on the tasks because it's not too much and it's not too little. But the reason I did this was because you still get your note section, but it was all condensed. The pro to this one, so the con is just, again, the hour is a little bit different, but what do you expect when it all has to fit on one page? But I love that I saw, I get to see one day and the next day right next to it. It's helping me plan. I don't know, I really like it for some reason. It's working on the flow. I have my goals, so I took away my clear divider and I put what's called a 411. So these are all my business goals, broke them down into monthly, or annually, monthly, weekly, and then my things to track and my monthly stuff. So this is what I'm carrying day over day. My red one is my business one, and in the back, I'll show you guys in a second, but that is my personal one. Okay, so that is what I'm looking like. And so far, I've been doing really great. Right now, I did kind of option A and B. I'm already starting to plan for next week because I have some things that need to be done, so you'll see that it's on there. I don't know if I'm gonna stay with the Carrara for next week. I might still continue to try those blooms. So, in true Sam fashion, what I did was I added, let me show you guys. And right before the monthly view, I put my jumbo ollie clip. It actually is great because it'll give you an idea. Those of you that haven't used ollie clips, jumbo ollie clip. So these are the Carrara. This is what will get me through the end of this month. So this week's in essence, because I was like, okay, if my brain goes crazy and I can't handle it on an emergency situation, I've got these to fill in for this week, okay? But then I was like, okay, but say that I actually enjoy this damn thing and I want to continue going with the different view, right? With the 2 days, I went on ahead and put those in for the month of August. And because it's 2 days, you can see, I mean, it's like next to nothing on the space, which I love because the more space I can keep clear, the less weight the binder is. It allows me to be more effective. It's gonna encourage me to want to carry it around more, especially with my arm sometimes being janky. Had another episode last week where my damn arm went to go push a damn door, and the door came right back with my arm. I was like, okay, yeah, you're not gonna cooperate today, right arm, with me. So keeping this thing somewhat light is still gonna be important. I have my monthly view, so I have already started updating August, my monthly view of what's gonna be taking place, but that'll continue to grow. I started originally with the black pen, right, the S gel, but I'm really liking this idea of a pencil for now. So until further notice, I do think I'm gonna stay with the pencil concept because it's been really nice to erase, to move things. I don't know, I like it. So those are the monthlies. The next one is gonna be the wellness. So this right here, I broke this down into just kind of things that matter, if you will. So this black divider are gonna be things that truly matter to me. I have under wellness, I did decide to put my compass card there. And I put it there because that is part of my wellness. It's reminding me physical, social, emotional, mental, spiritual things that I wanna work on. I was originally gonna take this off, but I like the idea of keeping it in the ring. So this was last week's, and then this is this week's. A lot of it looks the same. So it doesn't look, you know, not a lot is changing, but I like it this way because then I can also see what I got done and what I didn't. I see like the financing stuff. Y'all know me and this damn stupid budget. I didn't do it last week, but I'm gonna do it this week. So I put it there and I'm actually making time this week. I blocked it in my schedule to like do it, make it happen once and for all, attack the damn elephant. My personal 411. So this shows you just annual, monthly, and weekly goals that I need to get done personally. And then there's things that I need to start tracking. So I will be spending some time working on, okay, what do I need to say no to, yes to, track, where's my growth, blah, blah, blah. But my work one was the most important. And yes, it was more important because I've been dealing with my health so long that honestly, my personal crap, I'm exhausted with. I need a break, mind shift. So I love work, okay? My health one. So this one I went on ahead and I decided to do something a little different. Yesterday, I only had 1 glass of water. Shame on me. It's 24 ounces, so technically it counts as more than 1 glass, but 1 physical cup. But I did my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm gonna be going back into keto. Yesterday, my intention was, and you guys, my allergies were killing me, and I just needed some damn cookies and ice cream for dessert, and I did it. But I very much have started today getting back on keto, and then this is what my meal plan is. So I have planned myself snacks, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then on the back, I'm not holding myself to how much exercise I can do right now because last week I had a little bit of a flare up, nothing huge by any means, but a few days definitely was feeling a little off. So I'm gonna try to actually make it to the gym today, even if it's just for 5 or 10 minutes. And then, but the reading, I want to be able to read every day. And I did listen to podcasts yesterday and I want to listen to one towards the end of the week. So going on the highlighting system. So highlighting will show me that I said it and I did it because I'm trying to reprogram my brain to make myself productive and effective. The next tab that I had are the goal tabs. So these right here, I'm just going to use a extra fine point Sharpie for these tabs. I don't want lettering. But these come with like the goal setting stuff, like your project management. So I have the project management insert, and then I have a goal planning insert. I haven't done anything to the goal setting, and I'm not yet. I kept it there in case I decide to, but my mind works really great when I have a checklist. So this project management one, this one right here is for my database. So I'm gonna be growing my database. I need to get responsible with that because I am old school where technology makes me wanna jab my eyeballs out, hence the paper and pen kind of gal. But I really need to start adding into my database so that way I can follow up with people without having to individually write a million emails or write a million things, you know? And then this one is gonna be my second project. So I am not going to work on more than 3 things at a time. So this one is, we're gonna be selling our house. So I've got my little list going and you can see I've very much been working in this one because it's got things highlighted and check marked and all that good stuff. Yesterday I added I guess 2 days ago I added my, what's called a touch 33. So it's really about staying in contact with 33 times with your database. I went on ahead and I took this out of my closet. I've had it in there for a while. The tape, you guys, is just washi tape. I didn't cut each section. Hell no, because I ain't got no time for that. The kids were in bed with me. So I just rolled it out, tore it with my fingers. So some of it's a little uneven and it still looks pretty though. It's not the end of the world, but that is all down. So all I'm working with is August. That I started updating. Okay, what do I need to send out? Is it an email? Is it a newsletter? Is it a card? So that I've got going and I'm looking at daily. And then the Touch 33, I started sketching out what I had for August and September. So these are the things that I'm gonna need to do. I gave myself some dates, that target date to start, target date to finish, and then I'll see when I actually finish it. And the reason is because I do wanna figure out, now that I can't believe we're getting to the tail end of the year, but I need to start figuring out, okay, what dates or days are working for me so that my 2022 Touch 33 program matches that. So I'm trying to monitor and see how that's gonna work. So that's what I've got there. Those are under goals. I did not put them under projects because projects to me, in my mind, allow me to leave them alone because it sounds like a task. Goals is what I'm trying to accomplish for August. Productive, effective, so goals. It's all about goals. If you start following my social media, so my Instagram is choose your planning, choose_your_planning. And you'll notice like I'm starting to really pick up my mojo. Just.Selling.Houses is my Instagram for my real estate business. And I'm doing that too. And then just my Facebook, like you'll see all my social media. You can tell that I am ready to like make August happen. Passwords, I don't have anything needed on passwords right now. This other black tab just has note paper in case I need it. But you guys, honestly, I brought out my B6 Moterm cover with the B6 Stalogy. I still had pages left in there, so I'm using that one as my notes. I love that one. This is okay. Like this works, I guess, if I needed to, but because I am able to carry both, I just love Stalogy paper. I love the size of the B6. I love that Moterm cover. I love everything about it. And because I'm trying to be effective, I need to stay inspired with my supplies so that I'm opening them and actually using them. So I decided to do that, but in case, I've got paper. The next thing I have is a black tab, and this is for my family section. So family meal plan. I put together our meal plan, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then I did our groceries. This is the second week that I have done our meal plan on here, and I like it. I'm trying to use some of the stuff, so I didn't go buy new things. These are things that I already had, but they haven't changed. So if you buy them in the store, they're the same. The breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then my grocery list. This is the last week's, this is this week's. I decided to keep it because I'm trying to be smart here. And I thought to myself, we eat a lot of the like repeat meals, especially with keto or like the kids because they're younger and so they're kind of particular about their things. But I'm like, why reinvent? So I can just track these down, these meal plans, and then I can recycle them and I don't have to rewrite the grocery list and I don't have to rewrite the meal plan. I'm just gonna damn use these things. So I've got a few more so I can keep planning out the rest of August, and then I'm just really honestly gonna do them in rotation, and I don't even think anybody's gonna notice in my house the difference. So, and the last one is money. I have expense envelopes. I have not started using these yet at all, but I do have them there. I'm not planning on using these until next week. So when August starts, I'll be using my expense receipt envelopes, so that way I can start just tracking work, personal, miscellaneous shit that I didn't need, and start tracking it for taxes, and then just keep them in the envelopes and file them away. I have the auto mileage log. I don't know if I'm going to use this one or not, so there's a couple of them, whatever, we'll see. But as of right now, I'm more focused on being effective with everything else that I've planned. I've got the Budget Mom budget workbook. I have August, so this one is August, so I have not started using this one yet, but I will have this if it's perfect in my Tyler binder. I don't tuck it in a pocket because I don't like stretching things when I don't have to, but it definitely is staying there, and I plan to start using that. How I'm planning on using the Budget Mom workbook is I will be writing things down, and then at the end of every week, I will take this and I will merge it into the spreadsheet that my financial coach had given to me. So, but I think this is a little bit easier and less daunting than going on the computer and looking at money every day, because I swear to God, it like stresses me out. I don't know why. I've got my postage stamp still, and then I got this from an Etsy store. It's room design stuff. So now that we're gonna be doing another investment house when we're done with this one, this is gonna be perfect just to keep and start picking out selections and all that good stuff. So that is what I have for this week. I hope you enjoyed my flip through. If you guys want to see anything in particular, let me know. If you want me to talk about life, divorce, business, marriage, toddlers, teenagers, having a kid needing inpatient, anything. Like you guys know, nothing is off the table. I will probably do another video or two, one about the Mo-term strategy, how I'm using that for my notes this week. And I might also do one for my happy planner, because my happy planner I've been using for my social media one, that one's actually working great for that purpose. And then I have a big happy planner that I'm using only for my real estate tasks. So like writing out leads and my buyers and my sellers and updating people's contact. Like I'm using that as my real estate hub, just so that I don't have to go necessarily to an office setting. I'm taking my office to go with me. So I'll probably do some videos on that, see what you guys think, whether you're in real estate or whether you're in something else, but it might be helpful. But with that said, I love you guys. I see you. Thank you for following me. Thank you to all the new viewers that have joined this last couple weeks. I'm super excited for you to join my journey of planning. And yeah, I'll see you later. Bye.